All right, it's tool time. We have a cute little tool today, also Starrett. Now, when people look at these things, they go, "Oh, I know what that is. It's just a stop, and I can use it on a rule, and I can just use it as a depth stop, and I can just move it to anywhere I want." And you would be wrong. Although you could use it for that, that's not why it was made and sold. Okay, and when you purchased them, you got two of them at a time. Okay, you purchased them in a matched set. And these are catalog number 298. They're called a key seat clamp. And you go, oh, it's a clamp. Okay, well, you use it to clamp things together. And you would be wrong again. No, you don't use them to clamp things together, okay? So what are these things? Like I said, they're usually sold in pairs, and they're usually used not with big, like a 6-inch rule, okay? They're used with a little tiny rule, and Starrett sells little rules, a little 3-inch rule here, so you'd say, okay, well, why do you want a short one? All right, so let me put these on here. Now, when you put them on, make sure that the groove here is nice and square to the rule. So when you tighten it down, everything is square to the rule. Okay, so now everything is at right angles to one another, okay? Well, you also have a little section here where you have a right angle between this face and the top here, okay? And we are going to use it for marking round objects, okay? So here's a round object, and if you put the rule on top, okay, then the tangent lines of the circle will meet this 90 degrees, and everything will be square, okay? So if you're trying to be parallel to this round object with a rule, you can't do it. And so that's what this does. It allows you to be square with the work, okay? And it says it's a key seat clamp. So what is a key seat? Well, you could have a, let's mark some ink here on the part. Hopefully this photograph's okay. It's kind of ugly, but a key seat is when you have a slot in the shaft that's used to mate with a gear or a pulley, and you need to cut the slot. And if you wanted to actually lay it out, you would need to be parallel with the work. So you could come here, and you could say, okay, I'm going to draw a line here, scribe a line, and then you could measure it over, and you could scribe another line, and then you have two parallel lines on the work, and you have completed your layout. A little bit hard to measure where you mark those things, but that's its intended use. It is a key seat clamp. Now, I never have quite figured out what the angles do. I don't know if there's a use for that or not. If anybody knows, I've always just used them in this mode, but it does have these flats. And does that just maybe just makes it easy to hold the work or not hold the work? I don't know. I'm not quite sure what that is. But they're always angled and they always look like that. So anyway, there's the tool of the day. Now, short little rules were available from other companies too. This is a Lufkin rule. This is a little 2.5-inch rule from Lufkin, probably from a Toolmaker Square. But yeah, you can get square little small little rules from various companies. But yeah, this is a Starrett number 4? No, number 300. So I don't know if this was originally long and it was cut down, or it was purchased short. I didn't look it up, but this is the number 300, and it is a short rule. It's got the old timer's name on it. Sprinka? That's kind of weird. S-P-R-I-T-K-A. Spritka, who he was. Thank you, Mr. Spritka. So anyway, there you go. Number 298 key seat clamps. I should have mentioned that these are actually, if you looked at the color, you might have known, these are actually case hardened and ground to a very high precision. So yeah, they weren't cheap.